Welcome to the discussion on multiplication of surds. This is a continuation of our discussion on the topic of surds. You remember we have talked about the general introduction of surds, addition of surds, subtraction of surds, and now we are moving into multiplication of surds. And in this video we'll be looking at 10 basic examples that will really help us to understand how to multiply or solve problems when it comes to multiplying surds.
So let's start. We'll begin with question number 1, and that will take us to look at all these exercises one after the other. So the first one we look at is root 4 times root 10, and that gives us root 40. And this one we can also break it down further based on what we have in this place. So we can just say root 4 times root 10, and we know the square root of 4 is 2, and that gives us root 10 because root 10 is an irrational number. The second question is root 4 times root 3. To multiply them, we're going to have root 12. And solving it further, we can walk back and look at root 4 and root 3. In this case, the square root of 4 also is 2. So we can have 2 root 3. So in this case, square root of 12 will give us 2 root 3. And if you multiply 2 times 2, it will give you 4. Multiplied by root 3, it will give us root 12. Number 3. So we have 36 times 2, and that will give us 72. We can also break this further by looking at square root of 36 and square root of 2. Square root of 36 will be 6, and if we multiply by root 2, it will give us 6 root 2. So we don't want to forget the rule, just as a reminder why we have this. Square root of a, square root of b, multiplying each other will give us square root ab. So if you keep that in mind, it will help you to understand why the outcome is coming this way. So we'll go to number 4. So we have 100 multiplied by square root of 10, and that gives us a square root of 1000. And we can break this further. So we have square root of 100 and square root of 10. So square root of 10 will be 10, and then we have 10 root 10. For question number 5, we have square root of 9 and square root of 5, and that gives us 9 times 5, square root of 45. And if we break this further, we can break it down here. Square root of 9 is 3, and square root of 5 is an irrational number, so that will be 3 root 5. For question number 6, we have square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 5. That gives us square root of 20. So we can also break it down further. So we have square root of 4 times square root of 5, and that gives us square root of 4 is 2 times root 5, and we have 2 root 5. The reason why we are trying to break this down is to show you that we can multiply surds together, and we can also break them down. On most of multiple choice maths tests, you come across questions like this. Question number 7. So in question number 7, it looks a bit different. So we have 4 root 2 multiplied by 5 root 3. So to solve this, we can bring out these two solid coefficients outside and say 4 times 5. And then these two irrational numbers can be put together. And we have 20 root 6. So that is how we multiply surds when we have them in this format. And sometimes they can give you in dots, and it means find the product. Something like root 2 dot root 3 dot root 12. That dot means multiplication or find the product. So we can just create one single umbrella for them to multiply by 3, multiply by 12. That should be 6 times 12. And that will give us 72. If we multiply it, 6 times 12 will give us 72. And we can break this down just like we did in our previous question. If you look at question number 3, we have 36 times 2. And if we break it down further, it will give us 6 root 2 in the end. So break it down to the last surd value that we can determine. And question number 9, we have 4 root 3 multiplied by 3 root 2 multiplied by 6 root 5. How do we solve this? We want to call to mind how we solve question number 7. We can bring out all the number outside, 4, 3, and 6, and we multiply them. 4 times 3 and times 6. Then all the remaining surd value can be multiplied in that condition same way. 3 times 2 times 5. So this will give us 4 times 3 is 12, and 12 times 6 will give us 72. And 3 times 2 is 6, and 6 times 5 is 30. So that is the value for that. And lastly, this can be very strange, where we have 2 over 5, or 2 over 3, sorry, 2 over 3 root 7 multiplied by 15 root 14. So how do we solve this? We use the same format. So let me write it very well. 2 over 3 root 7 multiplied by 15 root 14. So to solve this, we bring the outside value out and we multiply them together. So we have 2 over 3 multiplied by 15, and then we have root 7 multiplying 14. And in this case, 3 we go in 15 3 times. So we have 5, we will go 5 times. So 3 here 1 and here 5. So we have 2 multiplied by 5, that gives us 10. And then if we multiply 14 by 7, that should give us 98. Yeah, 7 times 4, 28. Carry 2. So 7 plus 2, that's 98. So we have 98. And we have this value here, 10 root 98. So this is how we walk through multiplication of surds. In the next video, we're going to be looking at division of surd. If you are benefiting from these videos, please like the video and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next video.